Hello, happy Sunday. Okay, it occurred to me last week when I made the video about the INMO AIR 3 glasses that I kind of didn't cover everything that I probably should have covered. So I'm going to give it another shot now. So consider this to be part 2 of the INMO AIR 3s. So to start off with, I don't think that I talked a lot about the sunshade thing that comes with it that you snap on it. So these are the Meta Ray-Ban Generation 2s. So I take those off and then put on these. Sexy. No, see how, like, I mean, if you're far away from somebody and, like, I was wearing a baseball cap and, I don't know, maybe your vision's bad, you might be like, oh, those are just normal sunglasses. But anyway, this is where they are. And this shield thing really does kind of help if you're in a lot of light. It helps with being able to see what the screen content is. So I think, it's worth carrying around. It doesn't, I don't think, in my opinion, fit the best because it's kind of like just clipped on here. In fact, let me show you. So you just kind of clip it on to the middle of the bridge of the glasses, like so, and then it clicks, kind of, sometimes maybe. There you go. It clicks, and then it's on pretty good. But if you look at the side of it right here, I don't know if you can see that, there's a little bit of a gap. So I think it would have been cooler if they would have done like magnetic inserts or something. Well, not inserts, because then that would be between this, the shade would be before the screen, which would not make sense. But maybe on the outside. Anywho, so that is the clippy thingy that I don't think I talked about. I can't remember now, but I think somebody asked about it. So that's the clippy thingy. And then the other thing is the box that is supposed to be kind of like a, it's the presentation box, but it's also, quote unquote, I guess, a storage box. And the thing for this is it folds down flat, which is great. But if you do that and then you try to fold it, then you get this. See this? This is with me just having this around. Like I haven't carried it in a bag or anything like that. That's with me just trying to fold down, playing around with it, trying to fold it down, and I guess I messed it up somehow, so now it does that. So that's not great. Not super happy about that, but whatever. What are you gonna do? So anyway, I've got a chance to wear. Oh no, I got a chance to wear these around. I forgot I was wearing them. I got a chance to wear these around for the week, just here and there. I've worn them out in public a couple of times, and I gotta say, nobody bats an eye. But then, when is somebody going to? You know what I mean? Like, I guess if you were like walking around in a really crowded area, somebody might look and point or something. But for the most part, do people even like take note of other people or what they're wearing? I mean, haven't we as a society just become conditioned to ignore whatever is going on the other person? I don't know. Anyway, just a question. So yeah, still playing around with them, and there are a couple more things I want to add. So one thing that I find that is kind of difficult sometimes is using the little thingamabob that I have charging somewhere. It's kind of it's not difficult all the time, but sometimes it's kind of hard to use that as a mouse. And then also when you're trying to click out of something, I've noticed that if I have, for example, if I'm watching a YouTube video and I have the video going and I try to go up and hit the X to exit out of the video, it will actually make the video just smaller down in the right corner, and there'll be no X. So I can't literally close it unless I go into the not settings, but the control center, and click clear all applications, and then I can close it. But if I, barring that, it just sits there and runs in the corner. I did find that the AI assistant, though, does work a little bit more than I originally said. There's a couple times that I've been able to call it up. Honestly, I haven't done it that much, so I really can't make a honest comparison of that or an honest review of that. I'm trying to think of what else. I have watched, I did put Tubi on these and Netflix, and I think that was it. Um, and I've watched a show with them. Actually, I watched a movie with it, and how I did that was, I think I mentioned these last week. This is a battery pack that goes around your neck, and then you just go ahead and you connect it into the glasses, and it really works very well. It keeps the glasses charged. I can't tell you exactly how much of a charge it adds to it. I'm sure the packaging and stuff would, but I got this off Amazon. I don't think it was horribly expensive, and I would strongly suggest if you are going to go with the INMO AIR 3 glasses that you pick up one of these, because it just kind of gives you more peace of mind with the battery power or lack thereof. Another thing is I went ahead and ordered the ring, because I kind of feel like that would be my final, like, okay, well, if the ring works well with these, then it's good. Because like I said, I'm not super impressed with that little puck thing. It works fine, but again, you can't. Sometimes it's not responsive. And one thing that I also should mention is these little touch pads that they are, oh, you can control it 3 ways, and this is one of them. Give it a try, because when I try to do it, it does not work. I might be able to do one command with it, like double tap it, and it will select something if I just happen to be hovering over it. But other than that, moving it around or anything like that, I do not find that to be very responsive at all. Now, all of these could be just software glitches, and as the updates come out, maybe they'll get better, and then that would be cool. I mean, all in all, these are not bad at all. I'm not saying that. They are early adopter kind of things, so it's not like, they're totally polished. I'm not going to endorse, like, if you're on the fence and are like, oh, I don't really know if I should. I'm not going to endorse it that way, but I am going to say that I'm not unhappy with them for what they are. I think that it's a great first step. I think I said that in the last video. It's a great first step towards that, and, I think they rank pretty well. If you could get all of this into something that kind of just looked like this, then I think we would have a winner. You know what I mean? Because side by side, you can definitely tell the, kind of the difference between these two. But all in all, like I said, I am not unhappy with them. I'm waiting to see when the ring gets here, how that changes the experience. One other thing to note, I think I got asked in the comments of the last video about the heating. So I don't find it horrible, but I did notice it a little bit when I was watching a movie, and I'd been wearing them for quite a while, and I didn't notice it like back here, but when I touched it, I noticed it was hot. So I went ahead and put on this little thermal thing. You probably can't see it, but it's a little thermal thing. It's a pad that comes with the glasses. It comes in the box, and you just peel off the little backing and stick it on, and it makes a huge difference, actually. So I haven't had any problems with the heating then. So yeah, so anyway, again, just staying on these because, I felt like maybe they deserved a second video. Feel free to leave a comment with any questions that you may have about these. And thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Have a great week.